Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections. We are doing a sewer scope today here in Sunset. Today is May 1st, 2026. And we're at 52 West, 1425 North. We have the camera pushed out 155 feet, and this is as far as my camera reel goes. If I find another access point, then I will do another video from that point if I can locate another access, but otherwise this is as much as we're going to be able to see. So far it's looking like you have good grade, and that's one of the main things that I'm looking at, is that you have proper grade where everything is draining on its own with gravity. A little bit of an offset there, but not bad. I think this is either transite or gravel cement. Does not look like clay, does not look like plastic, does not look like galvanized, but I think you might have galvanized under the house. So there's an access point, 120 feet out. Could be cut off and buried. I've already walked the ground and I don't recall seeing a clean out. I'm going to look for it again, because from that point we'd probably be able to get all the way out to the city line. I'd imagine we're probably getting close, but being a fourplex, I'm not positive what direction this is going out. We're also on a corner, so there's two different streets it could be going towards. Still good grade. I've not seen any roots so far. Watch till the end, because under the house I think is going to be the more important area. I think this is transite. Gravel cement's rougher than this, and this is pretty white in color. Most of the lines look really pretty good so far. Starting to see a little water, and so I think there we go. About 50 feet out, starting to see a little water. And that's flowing, so that's possible that somebody's running water inside one of the units right now. Now it looks like we're transitioning to cast iron, and cast iron gets real rough and rusty and will eventually need to be replaced. You can get channel rot on the bottom where it erodes away. I would recommend having it cleaned, and that'll make it smoother. We're starting to go under a little water. And that's not flowing, that's starting to cover my camera head. Not incredibly deep, it's not even fully blocking my camera head, but certainly not ideal. So a little flat under the house. And when you don't have the best grade, it's more likely for grease to settle, and that can build up, and that can lead to a blockage. But long term, this cast would need to be eventually replaced, or they could put in a liner. Now we're really starting to go underwater. For about 8 feet, and then we're coming back up the stack, and so it could continue towards that last unit or further in. So just to recap, it looks like you have transite and then cast iron under the building itself. The cast iron is the weakest link. It gets rough and rusty and will eventually need to be replaced. This looks like kind of middle of the road. Definitely seen worse. I've also seen better. I'd recommend getting it cleaned, and that would let you evaluate it better. It also has a lot of standing water, which can contribute to build up, which can lead to blockages. I would recommend probably the insurance on this line, but that typically doesn't cover what's under the building, and that's really where you'd want it the most. But home service is a more popular option, but again, that doesn't cover what's under the house. I'm going to end this recording now.